Some things people can tell you exactly what's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, how you need to respond to it, and you still wouldn't do it properly because you didn't experience it yourself. Sometimes it's like that.
Come to a fork in the road, stuck in the middle, trying to find all the answers to all the life's riddles. Come to a fork in the road, stuck in the middle, trying to find all the answers to all the life's riddles.
Yo, what's good, people? Back with another video, so you know it's about that time. Let you know what's on my mind. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other videos when you got time. In today's video, we're gonna be discussing. You don't know what you don't know, so don't beat yourself up about it, man. And we can speak on this from the present tense and the past tense. First off, the past, if you still worried and concerned in yourself and just beating yourself up about mistakes that you made in the past, then you gotta let that shit go, because at the end of the day, at the time, you didn't know what you didn't know. You didn't know. If you don't know what you don't know, then you don't know what to look for. You don't know what to expect. That's why it's so imperative that you constantly work on evolving, constantly work on trying to learn, and constantly assessing and analyzing yourself in the situations in which you partake, because you want to extract the value from those situations, and that way you can apply them to your future situations. Also, a smart person learns from his own mistakes, but a wise person learns from the mistake of others. So you need to be paying attention to the people in your surroundings, the situations that you observe throughout life, and you need to also extract the lessons from them so you can incorporate them into your life. And a lot of ways that help you survive, man, especially when you come from certain areas and got a certain type of background, those type of things are what help you to survive. And so you gotta stop beating yourself up by these past mistakes that you made when you were ignorant to certain things, no matter what it was. If you learn from it and you grew and you bettered yourself moving forward, then you got what you were supposed to get from it. But if you didn't, you need to go back and reevaluate them situations, analyze them, and apply the lessons from them, so you won't continue to revisit the situations over and over again. History repeats itself, the cycle continues. A change is only gonna take place if you actually initiate the change, because the cycle gonna continue anyway. So if you don't change something to remove yourself from the cycle, then you just gonna continue to be caught up in the cycle. You just caught up in the watch, just like a washing machine, or just like a dryer. After the dryer tumbles, as long as that cycle is going, whatever article of clothing is gonna continue to be in there, unless somebody actively go in and take that article of clothing out. And then even when you close it back, the cycle don't stop, it just continues. That's the only way I think that you should even be beating yourself up about any mistakes that you made. If you made the mistakes and you still making the mistakes, and you didn't learn what you previously didn't know, and you continue to do the same thing, then you really should, that's when you should get down on yourself. When you do the same shit, when you know you shouldn't be doing it, when you know you should be incorporating more logic into what you're doing. You shouldn't be making the same mistakes. You shouldn't be going around the same people. You shouldn't be doing the same things. And that's a problem. You need to get to the root of that problem and figure out why is it that you keep repeating the same issues. Because really these days, man, it really ain't no excuse for ignorance in too many cases. Too much information readily available for any and everybody who seek the information. It's so much information that even somebody with false information can get enough information to give credibility to their false information. That's how much information it is out there. You just gotta seek it. And the second thing is, when we talking about it present day, if you don't know something, then you need to be focusing on learning it in the present moment, doing as much as you can to learn it, but don't beat yourself up over the facts that you may have missed out on some things, because some stuff, it just take experience to learn. Point blank period. You gotta experience it before you can know. Some things people can tell you exactly what's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, how you need to respond to it, and you still wouldn't do it properly because you didn't experience it yourself. Sometimes it's like that. But once you go through it and you learn the thing that you didn't know that got you to that experience, you should not be repeating that. You need to be working on it in the present as much as possible. And I'm saying this because that applies to life, that applies to relationships, that apply to your career, the work that you put in the gym, whatever it is. Implement the things that you learned from your past lessons is what help you continue to grow. That's why you shouldn't look at everything that happened to you as so bad and so negative. It's meant for you to learn something from it so you can implement it and grow from it. Yeah, so that's what it pretty much boiled down to, man. Stop beating yourself up over the things that you didn't know. Now know some of the things that you didn't know and you're still making the same mistakes. you need to work on changing that, because the only way that you learn and go further and get past certain issues and take control of changing your life and steering it into whatever direction that you wanted to go, the only way you do that is through your learned experiences and learning from the experiences of others. You know, so don't beat yourself up about what you don't know and what you didn't know and what happened when you didn't know it. Focus on knowing as much you can and learning from the times that you didn't know, and that'll help you in the future. So with that being said, man, that's today's video, man. Hit the link in the description below for the Pursuit of F.A.M.E t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, you know, do all that good YouTube stuff. Stay on your grind. Don't let nobody stop you. You don't need validation from nobody but yourself. So in this video, I'm up out of here. Peace, love, gone.
But either way the story goes, I bet you I'ma do it my way.